Hey, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are on planet Earth, in today's presentation, we are working on solving inequalities. So number one, I'm going to solve here this inequality. This inequality, I've seen learners having challenges. So in this case, we break it down like this. Right, we break it down. And then we solve this one here separately. And then after that, we also then solve this one here. Separately. Then after that, we join the solution. So let me start here now with this one here. Please watch clearly these division lines or these demarcation lines. So then I'm going to start with this one here. So it will be 4x minus 2 is smaller than or equal to 5x plus 2. So in inequality, we just solve it like an equation. So whereby if I take this 2 to this side, it becomes negative. Then it becomes minus 2 is then smaller than. Then I take this 4x to this side, and then it becomes negative. So it becomes here minus 4x. And then minus 2, then here I get minus 4, smaller than or equal to 5x minus 4x, then here I get x. So this is my solution. And then I represent this solution on the number line. So let's then get to the number line. So let me have here minus 4 here. And then I put a small circle there. And then what is this saying now? It's saying x is bigger than minus 4. So then we must think where the arrow must go. So in this case, this is what I simply do. I take any number on the right or on the left of minus 4. And usually I favor to take this number here 0. And then I substitute it here. Then if I do the substitution, this is what I will have. So in this place of x, I'm taking this number here that I have written. So then I do the interpretation of this statement. Is this statement true or false? So if this statement is true, the arrow goes where the truth is. So this statement is true. So then it means the arrow must go where I took the number, because that's where the truth is. And then I'm done with this one. Now I am coming on now to this piece of inequality, whereby now I have here 5x plus 2 is smaller than 2x plus 8. And then I solve it using the same methods, whereby you put the letters on one side and the real numbers on one side. So in this case, let me take 5x minus this 2x is positive, coming that other side, it becomes negative. And then I've got this 2 is positive, coming this side, it becomes negative. So then it becomes 5x minus 2x, then I get here 3x is smaller than x minus 2, then I get 6. Then I divide both sides by 3. Then if I divide both sides by 3, this is what then I get. 3x divided by 3, I get x. 6 divided by 3, then I get 2. And then now I get this statement here. Then I come again to this inequality, and then I write here 2. And then I put again here my circle here. I put my circle there. And then again I want to see where the arrow must go. Then I take this number here 0. And then I put it here. So it becomes this. Alright, then I do the interpretation of this statement. Is this true or false? So then this statement is true. So the arrow must go where I took this number. So the arrow must go to the left. So the arrow must go there. Alright, it does not end here. Now I'm looking at these circles now. I'm looking at those two circles. Right. If there's no equal sign, we don't shed the circle. But if there's an equal sign like here, so we must shed this circle here. We must shed the circle. And then here, we don't shed the circle because there is no equal sign. Then my solution, I then write it like this. Solution, right? It's minus 4. Minus 4 is smaller than or equal to x, which is smaller than 2. So then this is my solution here. This is my solution. So what is the takeaway here? The takeaway here, if you are given this inequality like this, is to break it into twos. You take these two, you solve them separately. You take these two, you solve them separately. Then you present them on the number line. Then the solution will be in the intersection. So this is where my intersection is. Please, I need to thank you. Please like and subscribe, for these are small things for big things that are coming. I rest my case.